Start by praying Allah's names, kind and merciful. Allah heard the woman who was arguing with her husband. She brought her matter privately to Prophet Muhammad and complained to Allah about her husband. Allah was listening to the conversation between the Prophet and Khawla Bint. Even though it was a private discussion, Allah sees and hears everything. Lord is fully aware of all things. The practice of Zihar. Some men among you say to their wives, "You are like my mother to me." This doesn't end the marriage. A man's mother is only the woman who gave birth to him. Saying this to a wife is false and wrong. Wives can never be mothers. Allah forgives this mistake, but there is a process to make amends. If a man says Zihar to his wife, he cannot be intimate with her again until he frees a slave. Only after freeing a slave can be resumed marital relation. This is guidance for all men. Do not say such false things. Allah is aware of everything you do. If he cannot free a slave, then he must fast for 2 consecutive months before returning to his wife. If he is physically unable to fast, then he must feed 60 people in need. This command applies to anyone who believes in Allah and His Messenger. It serves as a consequence of careless, harmful speech and keeps people within proper limits. Whoever refuses to follow this command will face a painful punishment in the hereafter. These limits are mandatory for believers, just as they were for the followers of prophets before you. All of this has been explained to you in detail. If someone still rejects it and refuses to comply, there is a humiliating punishment waiting for them in the hereafter. On the day of judgment, the Lord will resurrect everyone together and show each person a record of their deeds. Regarding Allah's commands, Allah has kept count of everything, even though people often forget their own actions. Allah is witness to all that you do. Do you overlook the fact that Allah knows everything in the heavens and the earth? When 3 people whisper privately, Allah is the 4th. When there are 5, Allah is the 6th. No matter how few or how many, Allah is always present with them wherever they are. On the day of judgment, you will be given a detailed record of all you did, good or bad, because Allah knows everything. About secret plotting and hypocrisy. Have you not seen what happened to those who were forbidden from conspiring in secret? They went ahead and did exactly what they were told not to do. They engaged in sin, hostility, and disobedience to the Prophet. When they came to Prophet Muhammad, they spoke to him in a disrespectful way, not as Allah instructed. In their hearts, they would think, if Allah really knows everything, why isn't Lord punishing us for how we talk to the Prophet? For such people, hellfire is sufficient. It is a terrible place to remain. Guidance for true believers. O you who truly believe, when you speak privately among yourselves, do not let your conversation include sin, hostility, or disobedience to the Prophet. Your private talk should involve goodness and mindfulness of Allah. Fear Allah, because all of you will be gathered before Lord. Those who scheme in secret are companions of the devil. They try to cause grief to true believers, but they cannot harm the believer except to the extent Allah allows as trial. So true believers should place their trust in Allah alone. When you are in gathering and asked to make space for others, make space. Allah will make space for you in return. When you are asked to leave, then leave. By doing this, Allah will raise the ranks of those among you who truly believe and those who have given knowledge. Allah is fully aware of all you do. Before speaking privately with the Prophet or believers, if you want to speak privately with the Prophet, give charity to the needy beforehand. That is better for you and purifies the heart. If you cannot afford it, Allah is forgiving and merciful. Don't let an anxiety stop you from speaking. If you could not give charity, Allah will forgive it that. Instead, establish regular prayer, never abandon it. Keep paying zakat and remain obedient to Allah and His Messenger. Allah is aware of everything you do. But the hypocrites, have you seen people who align themselves with those upon whom Allah's wrath has come? They are neither truly with the believers nor with the disbelievers. They swear false oaths, claiming that they are not what they are, even though they know the truth. Allah has prepared a severe punishment for them because their conduct in this world is corrupt. They use false oaths as a shield to block others from Allah's path. Because of this, a humiliating punishment awaits them in the hereafter. On the day of judgment, neither their wealth, property, gold, etc., children, nor anything else will save them from the fire. That will be their eternal home. On that day, when Allah gathers all people, they will swear out to Lord just as they used to swear to you, assuming they are right, but it will be clear that they were liars. They follow the devil. Because of that, they forgot Allah's commands. They are the devil's group. Understand this well. Whoever is in the devil's group will be the real loser in the hereafter. Those who oppose Allah and His Messenger, anyone who does not accept the limits set by Allah and His Messenger will be disgraced on the day of judgment. Allah has decreed that Lord and His Messenger will prevail. Allah is the most powerful. You will never find people who truly believe in Allah and the last day befriending those who oppose Allah and His Messenger, even if they are their father, son, brothers, or other close family. These believers are the ones whose hearts are firm in faith. Their soul guides them to do deeds that leads to guidance of paradise with flowing springs. They will live there forever. Allah is pleased with them and they are pleased with their Lord. These are the people of Allah's group, and truly those in Allah's group are the successful ones.